Hello, everybody. It is officially Friday, TGIF. Are you ready for another episode of Project Joy Live? Because I know that I am. I have my school day bestie here joining us today. Danielle Valero is my co-host for the day. We're going to dive into all the 90s because it's 90s Fun Friday. And we're literally leaving right after this for 90s Con. So I'm very excited to talk about that and so much more. So stay tuned right now for an all new episode of Project Joy Live. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. It is March 28th, 2025, and this is Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this 9 a.m. Eastern Time hour. And today is officially 90s Fun Friday. And Danielle Valero's here. Let's do it. We're throwing it back to the 90s today. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning.
We're getting ready. It's a big weekend here in Connecticut. Woo woo. Exciting. We've got 90s Fun for Friday happening today, but it's actually 90s Con all weekend here in Hartford, Connecticut. And I'm listen, these earrings are so big, you guys. I'm gonna take myself out eventually. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get caught on something, and then that's it. But it's happening in the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. I am leaving literally after the show today. We're heading up that direction. And then Danielle is going to be meeting us there on Sunday. So we're very excited. And we have our 90s gear on today. Show everybody your shirt first.
Mario Lopez.
Yes, and we're so excited because initially, he was going to be there with Elizabeth Berkley and Mark Paul Gosselaar for Saved by the Bell, and then they announced that because of filming schedule, he couldn't come anymore, and we were sad.
It's been an emotional roller coaster with him. He's coming. He's not coming. He's coming now. What?
Listen, and then, yes, and we were very excited because they announced that he is, in fact, going to be there. So we're very excited for that. And it has been an emotional roller coaster because he's also number one on Marjean's list to see. And she did this whole collection of stories on her Instagram about how they're divorced now.
I love it. I love it.
And she was like, should I tell him how bad I dogged him when it said he couldn't come anymore? And I was like, yes, you should. And so she took screenshots of everything, but she had that all laid out. And then it was a whole other collection when they announced that he was coming back. It was like, okay, we're made up. It's okay. Like,
love it.
So she made a whole big deal of it. I have strawberry shortcake on today, you guys. Remember her? I only wish that she was like scratch and sniff, though I don't want anybody to touch me. So there's that. No. It would just be for my.
And then they would sniff you too. And
no, thank you.
Yeah, like sniffing right in there.
Oh, I love it. Everybody, if you're joining us live or on the replay, let us know where you're joining from and what is bringing you joy this morning. Miss Brittany's out there. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hi, Miss Teresa. Good to see you today. Look, right? They're huge. They're really, I mean, I don't know if you can get the complete. Oh, there we go. I turned it to the side. See?
Those are huge.
They're huge.
Oh, you know what they say about those hoop earrings, the bigger they are, Just kidding. But they did used to say that.
We're going to make that a thing right now. Okay, here we go, Mario. Yes, we're so excited.
Don't mind me.
We're a little loopy this morning. I'll just speak for myself. I know I am.
No, I am so out of it. I really am.
It's going to be good though. Even with Leah, when she came in, she was like, Mom, those earrings are really big. And I'm like, well, that's how we did things in the 90s. Thank you very much.
It's true. Very true. Everything, the hair was big, everything. Yeah.
It's very true. Okay, so listen, for a talking point today, David Wolf posted on a post on Facebook that talked about what's something that has quietly disappeared over the last 30 years that everybody's sort of forgotten about. And the interesting thing about this is, one, the fact that 1995 was 30 years ago is a little, it already set me off.
That's disgusting. Disgusting.
It is.
Absolutely.
It already made me feel some kind of way. But the second thing is that this isn't the first time I've actually thought about that. So I got very sad one time. There was a TikTok that came across my feed at one point. I think it was a couple years ago. And it was like, can you remember the last time you made a mixtape for somebody?
Oh.
Like, can you remember the last time your butt went down one of those metal slides and it was hot? Can you remember the very last time that you rented a video and didn't rewind it from Blockbuster? Like, these little things that, like, over the last 30 years, you sit here and go, I don't think I remember could you imagine if we would have known that moment was the last moment we did those things?
That's so sad.
I know.
Oh, my eyes are watering. So sad.
It made me feel some kind of way. But so the interesting thing is that I'm trying to pull up the post right now because I want to talk about a couple of the comments. But so many of the comments on there were like, we've lost common sense. Common sense. And
I agree.
There's part of me that really does agree with that. But I think there's so many things that are more front of mind for us right now because of social media. We didn't have that 30 years ago. So I think maybe we were living in our own little delirious bubbles. We didn't maybe know of as much craziness as we know today because now it's right in front of our face all the time. So there's part of me that believes that too. I don't know. So Teresa said Blockbuster, Toys R Us, and I don't know what Penguin's yogurt is, but I need to know about this. Teresa, explain yourself.
Penguin's yogurt.
Yeah.
Is that like a froyo? Like, is it like froyo maybe?
Like, see, I remember going to TCBY all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then they got rid of the one here. The one here, I think it used to be, wasn't it over in the plaza where Stop and Shop is now, and Kohl's in Groton? Wasn't TCBY in that plaza? I think it was. Orange Julius. Loved.
Orange. Remember New London Mall? They had the Orange Julius. That was a little tiny mall.
Up until recently, it was still in Crystal Mall, but then
Crystal Mall's dead.
My feelings are hurt about that. I just want everybody to know. The Crystal Mall is in Waterford, Connecticut, you guys. And this is what's wild to me. We're talking about 30 years ago. It was only about 45-ish years ago. When that, or maybe even a little bit sooner, when that mall was put up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that
old. It was fairly new when we were kids. Yeah.
Right.
Crazy.
And so I saw pictures. About, I'm still trying to find that stupid post.
I forgot you were looking for that.
Yeah, I found it. Here we go. Okay. So I saw pictures though of the grand opening, and the big clear elevator that was in like by the food court. So when they had the grand opening, and I wish I would have thought to bring a picture, maybe I'll bring it next time. There's an article, it showed a picture. I mean, there were so many people in there that you couldn't even see like the walls. Everybody, like there were so many people gathered around where that that clear thing is. But I saw the best post, since we're going to talk about the mall, the other day, about how malls should be turned into like Gen X retirement homes. That would be, I would move in today.
Yes, absolutely.
Right now. I wouldn't even wait till retirement. I would just go have like a skating rink and an Orange Julius and all of these different, just
bring back all the 90s stuff.
Yes. Claire's with some slap bracelets and whatnot. Yes. At Penguins, you can pick all kinds of frozen yogurt and choose to, okay, so it's like a DIY. Yeah. Okay, now I know something new. Penguins yogurt. Must have been a West Coast thing, Teresa.
Yeah.
Okay, so this post, what has quietly disappeared from society over the past 30 years without people noticing? Common sense, respect, appreciation of people. Let's see what else we got here. When life was easy and people were real.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
The ability to think for yourself. Let's see. I'm trying to human connection.
Oh yeah.
Empathy. Yeah, we talk about that all the time on the network here, you know, like one of the things we really pride ourselves on in the Breakthrough Show Network is having a great virtual community. And I think that what we've created in our space is as close as we can get to like the real thing, but it doesn't necessarily replace that for me. There's still those moments when I'm like, I need a hug. Where's Danielle? You know?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Andrew, good morning. Gen Y too, please. Malls used to be so great. Let's all retire there. Yes. I love that. Humor.
Honestly.
There's another thing. I went on a whole rant the other day. I was working in ChatGPT on some things for behind the scenes in my business, and sometimes ChatGPT is my therapist, and so we will have a whole rant about something, and it was asking like what something about what do you feel like is missing, and I or what upsets you most about like culture today, and I was like, cancel culture.
Oh, like, yes.
100%. Like we can't even some of the most hilarious best comedians are being like shunned now because they've said one thing that back in the day we used to go, oh, that's a joke, like not out loud, yes, but subconsciously we would go, that's a joke, we would laugh, and then we would move on.
Yeah.
And that's not a thing anymore.
It's not. It's gotten so out of hand. Like we really live the sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Like, yes. If you know about yourself and you're secure, nothing anybody says is going to bother you. Right. At least it shouldn't, especially if they're not an important person in your life. If you don't even know them, if it's just some comedian making a joke, if you don't like it, don't watch.
Right.
Because they're joking. They're comedians. That's what they do.
We forget, I think, this generation forgets because they didn't know what it was like because when we first had TVs when we were growing up, there wasn't a remote control.
No.
Like your butt had to get up off the couch and change the channel manually on the TV. So now that they have a remote, they've taken it for granted.
Exactly.
For granted.
Mute.
You really can. I promise you, when you hear or see something you don't like, you can just click the button or change the channel or scroll.
Or scroll right on by. Roll your eyes where nobody else can see it. Like roll my eyes and keep scrolling.
It is possible, you know, for people to do that. But we're in this place now where everybody is just mad about all the things. Andrew said context is key. getting upset about a comedy show is silly, and the fact that you have free will to leave makes the tantrums throw even worse. That's it.
Yes.
That 100%.
Yeah.
You get the gold star, Andrew. You get the gold star, because it's true. I think when we get so upset about what somebody else says, we're giving away our power by not just scrolling by or blocking or getting up and leaving. There's that. Or just don't buy the damn tickets.
Right.
Don't buy the tickets. Don't be upset. So it's interesting. So we mentioned 90's Con this weekend. They put out, did you get to see the cute little PDF that they put out of the layout and everything of the thing? Did you get to see that yet?
Where it was telling you like all the different things you needed to know.
They came out with, I'm trying to see if they've got it on the site. So 90's Con is put on by That's For Entertainment. They do such a great job with everything. And they put out, here it is. Look at how cute this is, you guys. I have to show you. Okay. And this is what our tickets look like when you pick them up as well. So it's very cute. It's 12 years later when this gets to come up. Look at how cute this is. Hello.
Oh my God. That is so cute.
Isn't that so adorable?
And 90's.
Yes. Hello. Here's my bear from last year. This is my one from last year. He's got the cute little.
How cute.
He's got the cute little hat. That's my bear from last year. I keep him sitting with me, but the tickets are so cute. And so anyway, I'm gonna click on it now, and I'm gonna share this tab so you guys can see this. But this is the little booklet that they put together, and it is very cute. And so this is like the map of how everything is laid out. Have you seen this yet?
No, I don't think I have seen this one. I saw some other informational stuff that I screenshot, but I didn't see this.
Yeah. Okay, so this is on the website. You guys can find out more information about all of the cons that they put together at that'sforentertainment.com, and it's the number 4. But this is how everything is set up. You literally walk in the door in the very middle here where you see the official merch, and then you have it's set up exactly as it was last year. So I actually feel a little better now. Because I was like, if they change it, I'm going to be so lost. But now we're good. We got it all laid out. So that's what it looks like. And then you have the panel stage, and that's for when they do the big panels of everybody's going to be there. And here's all the celebrities. I love how they made this look like a little yearbook. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
We're very excited. Matthew Lillard is going to be one of the first people we see today. I'm super pumped about that. And of course, you guys know I've been completely geeking out about 90210. I'm ready for it. We've got some Punky Brewster in the house.
I know Phil's excited for that.
Yeah. I told him he's not allowed to get in that line with. Oh, I love it. So it's gonna we got Steve Urkel happening. We got Lacey Chabert from Party of Five, but also Mean Girls. My girls love her from there, so they're excited about Lacey. And then Jaslyn just binge watched the entire series of Boy Meets World to prepare for 90's Con today. So she is so excited to see Ryder Strong and Will Friedle as well. So excited about that. They've got tattoo artists that are going to be there. They've got a DJ. They have cartoonists. Here's some of the merch for this year. They have another tie-dye bear. If it looks exactly like the one from last year, I don't need to get him again, but I'm going to get a bag because I always get a bag. And I might need a scrunchie this year. I have the mug from last year. But yeah, it's going to be good. And look, they're already planning for the 2026 90's Con. So I'm very excited about that, of course, because it's exciting.
It is
great. What are you looking? I know you're looking forward to meeting Mario. And then Danielle and I on Sunday are going to do a photo op with Mario, Mark Paul Gosselaar, and Elizabeth Berkley, which I'm psyched about. And our husbands we're going to let them go ahead and be in that too, I guess. Yeah. What else are you looking forward to?
Yeah, just seeing all the people that are going to be there. Yeah, I'm excited for Boy Meets World too.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of that show. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people.
It's gonna be
and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and Phil and the kids. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be great.
Haven't seen you guys in a while.
I know, and I saw they did a video, a little mini tour of a couple things. They have some really cute photo ops this year, and I don't mean photo ops with the celebrities, but they on that little map, in case you missed it when I had it on the screen, there's an area that says photos, and they set up all kinds of things. Last year they had like the MTV Moon Man. They had an old phone booth you could go in and like, you know, they have all these things from the 90s, and like the giant TVs we used to have that are, you know, the big wide TVs and all that. So they have a lot of those sort of photo ops set up where you can just go and take selfies and just have fun with your friends and your family or whoever you go with. And so I'm looking forward to those as well, because those are the things that I didn't get to do a whole lot of last year, because I only went for one day. 2, I didn't know what to expect. And 3, we didn't go with anyone that knew what to expect either. So,
I know. I'm lucky.
Listen, Danielle has access to the Holy Bible, which is the spreadsheet.
That was something. She's got it down pat.
That's the only way I can stay calm in a situation that I have no control over at all. Like, it just makes me feel better to know what's coming.
Well, it helped me feel better too.
There it is. So if you want to go to 90s Con next year, you need to be part of our community, and then I will share the spreadsheet with you as well. It's going to be great. Listen, we're going to take a super quick break. And when we come back, we've got birthdays to do and lots of other fun stuff. So we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home. Where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Danielle and I are here today with all of your 90s fun stuff, and glad you are here with us. I found, okay, so this is my other thing I get. It's a Trapper Keeper. Y'all remember Trapper Keepers?
Trapper Keepers.
Okay, it looks like a Trapper Keeper. But this, you get this at the merch table, and the reason I like this is because they include some of the plastic inserts so that when you get your professional photos done, because when you get the professional photo done, you walk out of the tent and it prints right there, like you get it immediately. So then you have some place to put them. And so I kept all of my stuff in here, and listen, it's a good quality because the magnet will never come undone. Okay, here we go. So I have all of our tickets. I have all of those in here just in case the phone craps out. Here's my ones from last year. There's James Vanderbeek. There he is.
He was on Max Singer.
I saw that, and I saw Candace Cameron was announced on there too. Very cool.
I stopped watching it, but I see the little clips.
Yeah. And this was our photo op with Hey Dude last year that we got done. So that's what it looks like when you get a photo op. It's different than when you go to the celebrity tables and do selfies. So you actually they have a professional photographer, you're in front of this nice little background. And then when you go to the tables, they have all of like the photos set up from whatever shows or movies or music you go to see them from. And then there's my one from Kelly Brown. And then my one from Josh, he was just such a baby on the show. And then what else do I have? Oh, there Mr. Feeney. Mr. Feeney. And I'm so sad because Danielle was there last year too, along with Ryder and Will, but their lines were so long from the get-go. And like I said, we were only there for the one day last year and I only had so much time. So I literally got the pictures that we got with William and his autograph, like in the last, 30 minutes of the event. It was like one of the last ones we did. But the very last one we did was with Stacey Keenan from My Two Dads and Step by Step. And
I remember those.
Yeah. So she was so nice as well. So I still have I have one plastic thing left. I need to get some more, but this is what I carry around in my little tote bag when we're there so that I have places to put my stuff and I don't ruin it. Cause if I don't have it set up like that, I will just shove things in my bag and it's not a good situation. It would not be good, you guys, is what I'm saying. We got to do birthdays, Danielle. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you.
All right. In the world of celebrity today, Lady Gaga is 39 years old today. Happy birthday, Lady Gaga. Reba McEntire. Do you want to guess how old she's turning today?
55.
70. Boys and girls.
What? How?
Reba McEntire is turning 70 years old today. I can't believe it. I'm 70 years young. Happy birthday, Reba McEntire.
Wow.
Kaylee Fleming. I love her. She played Judith on the Walking Dead series, and she was also in a more recent movie called If. Did you see that movie, Danielle? It is so good. And If stands for imaginary friend. And so such an incredible, get your tissues, and don't say I didn't warn you, but she's such an incredible actress. She's turning 18 today. Happy birthday, Kaylee. And then speaking of 90s, I love that these birthdays pop up on our 90s Fun Friday episodes. Julia Stiles is 44 years old today.
I love her.
Me too. And then Vince Vaughn, another milestone birthday, 55 years old today. Vince Vaughn is. He's so funny.
I love his humor, his sense of humor, like the dry kind of. I love it.
Yes, me too. All right. And then the celebrities in my life from yesterday and today. Eshawn Abraham, happy birthday, Eshawn. My good friend Lynn McGill, happy birthday, Lynn. I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday. Cynthia Drown. And then today, Maureen Guthrie Smith, happy birthday to you. Do you have any birthdays going on over there, Danielle?
Yes, actually tomorrow is my brother's birthday, my little brother, Craig.
Craig, happy birthday to you. You guys didn't you go, didn't he have a birthday or something, like a party or something? Why am I remembering that? I don't know. Maybe that was 2 years ago, and here I am just catching up.
I don't know. I have another brother. His birthday was in January.
Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. I'm tired today. Okay. This is a weekend where it's acceptable to remember all of the 90s rap lyrics and not anything else. That's what it is.
Love it. Love it.
All right. There's our birthdays for this weekend. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday, dear Lady Gaga, Reba McEntire, Katie Fleming, Julia Stiles, Vince Vaughn, Eshawn Lynn, Cynthia Maureen, and Craig. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. If you guys want some fun little throwbacks, I'm going to prepare this so we can watch this the next time because it cracked me up. But go follow 80's Denise on Instagram. I think she's on TikTok as well, so you can go check her. Probably the same name, 80's 80s.Denise. And she, even though we're talking about the 90s, so many of us that were kids or teenagers in the 90s were babies in the 80s, and we remember a lot of that too. But go check her out. She has a lot of really fun throwback type videos, and she had one the other day that it cracked me up, and it talked about all the ways we were afraid of dying as a child, and it so spoke to the time. Number one, and this cracked me up.
Oh, I think I know. Yes, quicksand. We were always scared of quicksand.
Why? Where did that come from?
Where does it even exist?
Quicksand.
Where in the world?
The Bermuda Triangle.
Yes.
Never had I even gone in a plane in that area, yet somehow I thought I was going to die that way, or just go missing.
Mm-hmm. Just disappear. Yes. Into another dimension,
yes,
never to be heard of again.
Yes. I still warn my kids to stay away from white vans.
Yes.
No taking candy from strangers.
No.
Oh my goodness. There's so many things like that pop up that just crack me up. And because I do this every time I see them, I go, where did that come from? And this is why those of us that are Gen X adults now have irrational fears. We have unexplained anxiety that nobody knows where it comes from. Cracks me up. I saw too the little remember the little sticker earrings? The little gems that would stick on. Love those as well. And I saw that something pop up the other day that I actually had. Sometimes things will pop up and I'll be like, I remember those, but I never got to have those. I had the Garfield phone that the phone would pick up from the back of Garfield, and his eyes would open and close. And when you pick up the phone, his eyes would open. When you put it down, it looked like Garfield was asleep. I saw one of those the other day, and I was like, "That's a great throwback." It's wonderful. I'm trying to see if I could find anything else on Pound Puppies.
Oh yeah, I had a Pound Puppy.
Love some Pound Puppies. And of course, you all know that I have freaking everything Care Bear, and Danielle is a great friend to have because every holiday or birthday now, Danielle gets me something else Care Bear. And I met up with Andrea popped in the comments the other day. You guys saw my friend that lives down the street here, and we got to meet up the other day, but we hadn't seen each other since my birthday. And so she gave me this bag. I open it, and what's in there? A big Care Bear tumbler. So the Care Bears keep stacking up.
You just give off the Care Bear energy, and every time I see anything Care Bear, I immediately think of Jessica. Immediately. Care Bear is now associated with Jessica.
That's it. It's what it, and I'm more grateful for that, honestly, than what I used to be associated with, which was always just the squirrels. I said to myself at some point, yes, because I'm constantly distracted by everything, and so people would associate with me with squirrels, and I accepted that for a while. But then I was
Did
like,
you?
I think I'm making it worse for myself by calling myself squirrely. So now everywhere I go, okay, so I got these at the Pez factory in Connecticut. Anybody that
Oh
doesn't
my
know,
God.
Pez are actually made in Connecticut, and you can go tour the little factory. But I saw this one, and then I had to have the whole damn collection because we need other ones though. But these are the only two that they had.
Oh my God.
There's still the
Stupid
candy's
cute.
never going to be eaten, and I think Pez might actually last forever. I don't know.
I think it does. I think so.
Oh no, but there's my Care Bears. I have those, and then I've got thanks to Danielle, mugs, and then somebody else gave me a pin. I have earrings. I have the actual Care Bears themselves. I've actually crocheted a whole Care Bear one time. It's obnoxious at this point. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Listen,
It's better than a squirrel.
Margine's upset. I love it. Listen, we're very.
You know who else is upset? My husband seeing this shirt on me. He's like, really? Really?
I think he needs to wear the Danielle one, is what I think.
I think so, but he only will do it like if it's my birthday or Mother's Day.
Well,
and never any other time.
I'm going to declare that 90's Con is my birthday. Listen, the kids are so excited about seeing the celebrities that they don't realize.
See what it says? Feel that heat.
Oh, well.
It's a little
here we are.
Yeah.
No. And I was talking about this the other day. Have you seen the show Found with Mark Paul Gosselaar in it? It's very new. It's on season 2. Episodes are still coming out. See, I don't have cable, so I don't find out things about that unless like I go and look for something and then I happen to see it.
Mm-hmm.
The show is based on the main character is this woman who, when she was a child, she was kidnapped. She escaped, and now as an adult, she helps to find lost people that have like fallen through the cracks. So such a good show.
Oh, I love that.
I know it's so and because we know that the media and law enforcement sometimes people be twisting things and only finding who they want to find as opposed to everybody that's lost. So that's the point of the show. I can't actually give away much more than that because the first episode out of even watching SVU all these years and everything else, this is the biggest twist I've ever seen in the pilot of a show before. Like you get to the end and you go, oh crap, I did not see that coming. But
Found.
Yes,
write that down because now
Mark
I have
Paul
to go look
Gosselaar,
for it.
All I will tell you is that Mark Paul Gosselaar plays a main character in that show.
Is he a bad guy?
That's all I can tell you.
But he's a bad guy, isn't he? Oh man. Oh no.
Fantastic. And see, Margine's seen a few episodes as well so far. She watched such a good show. It is not Zach Morris. It is not Zach Morris.
See, I knew it.
But I will say this. He's such a fantastic actor that even with who he is in the show, it's hard not to like him a little bit. I mean, it really, he's, and it makes you start feeling some kind of way about that. Like to go like, why do I feel like it's
why
so
do
good,
I like
though?
the villain?
I know. And I'm not saying right from the start, guys. Okay. So you gotta, I'm all the way. I've seen all the ones that have been out so far. So my thoughts on this, my opinion on this is coming from seeing everything that's been released so far. So I'll just put that little disclaimer in there. Don't be like watching episode 1 and go, how could she like it? Watch the whole damn thing before you form an opinion. But I'm also excited to see some of the vendors that are going to be there because they come out with some really cute things. Like last year, I got a pair of earrings that you guys remember Clarissa Explains It All. Do you guys
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that show? And it has Clarissa on one earring. It's a broken heart. So they've got two pieces. Clarissa's on one earring and Sam's on the other. And so it's very, very cute. And so the people that are there are so creative. And so I'm excited to see all of the vendors as well. His acting is so good, but I can't see him as a bad person. Jeez, it's hard.
But he did play in a thriller way back when. I don't remember the name of the movie, and it shook everybody.
Yeah.
Because he was so good. And you're looking at him and you're like, no, not Zach. Not good old Zach.
I know. It's hard,
and he had the dark hair, his normal dark hair, because we all knew him as blonde, which he's not
he has
really
dark
blonde.
hair and a beard now. So it's like it's a whole other It's
I like it. I'm here for it. The beard, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
It's gonna be I'm excited to see him because I just think I think in some cases 90s actors, and you'll tell me how you feel about this, but they end up getting typecast because the 90s was such a, and even going into the 80s a little bit, such a bubblegum pop kind of era that I think some of the actors had a hard time breaking away from that and doing maybe some of the more deep roles and things of that nature. And so I'm glad that it worked out for him and to see him play something like that. And then some of the other people like Mario Lopez and Jaleel White, they've been hosting game shows and stuff too, which is fun as well. She does. Marjean's number one reason she's excited is Scream, because the entire cast of Scream is going to be there.
I thought we had so much in common until she said she loves thrillers, and I'm like,
she likes them more than I do. I'm particular.
I can't. I'm like super sensitive, so like that energy, I feel it when I watch stuff like that. So I just, if it's like a thriller, I can't do it unless it's like comedy, like you said. Scream wasn't really bad to me, but like some stuff is just nope, can't do it.
Well, I'm trying to think of the name. So Dermot Mulroney is going to be there, which the first time I fell in love with Dermot Mulroney was in My Best Friend's Wedding. He played yeah. So I think you know who I'm talking about now.
I think I know who you're talking about.
The guy that he's friends with Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And they make this agreement that maybe they're going to get married one day, but then he gets engaged to Cameron Diaz's character. And
okay, yeah. I just didn't know his name. I'm not good with names.
Yes, love him in that. I loved him in The Family Stone. The Wedding Date, also another really good one that he was in, but he was in one of the more recent Scream movies. So I always do this where I go down a rabbit hole, go down a rabbit hole before 90s Con and watch all this shit that everybody's in. But he's in this movie called Ruthless, which I had never heard of, but it came out in 2023. I believe. Hold on. I'm gonna. But it's such a good. Again, you see him in sort of these, lighter films, My Best Friend's Wedding, things like that, and even Scream. Like, but then this one is so deep and so emotional and such a. I mean, he was fantastic in that too. So I'm excited to meet him as well. But not for Scream necessarily, but for some of the other stuff that he's been in. I'm excited about that. If it's got, she said, if it's got a lot of gore, it's so hard to eat after watching. See, that's where I don't like the gory ones. That's not my favorite thing, but the only one with a little bit of gore that I was sort of okay with, and I talked about this when we were diving into Matthew Lillard's acting history. 13 Ghosts is probably my top quote scary movie of all time because I love the story of it. And it's one of those, it's very similar to Scream, where it's a scary movie, but there's those sort of like humorous moments throughout it that make you still be okay to sleep at night after you
exactly.
Margie said 13 Ghosts was good, but it tripped me out. I just love the story of that one. I really do. So anyway, great. That's a great movie as well. And we're excited to see everybody, and I'm excited to see Danielle and hang out with Danielle, and we're gonna have a great time, and that's gonna be wonderful.
We are.
Yes. Make sure you guys are following us on Instagram at the Breakthrough Show Network. I'm gonna try to do what I did last year and go live where I can. You cannot other than taking out your phone for selfies, you cannot take any video when you're in like the celebrity area. So I can't get anything from there, but I will try my best to come live and show you guys some other things while we're out there as well. So make sure you're following us on Instagram, the Breakthrough Show Network.com. That's the website, the Breakthrough Show Networks on Instagram. Matthew just has a way of acting where he can make anything funny. I think so too. He has that sort of. We need to reenact that whole dance scene that he did in She's All That. Yeah, no.
Why did my mind just go blank?
Do you remember that? So Matthew Lillard in She's All That, he played the boyfriend that the girl brought back from spring break.
Yes, I remember.
And so they go to this party and this song comes on and he just comes out and does the most wacky.
Why can't I remember?
She said that's the best scene. I wish I had it. I need to see if I put a little more thought into who I'm going to mention when I come on the show.
Right?
I can have
clip. Little clips ready.
But, yes, next time I will bring a clip. Well, next time we do this with Danielle, I will have photos and we will have all kinds of juice for you guys next episode. So stay tuned for that. Anything you want to leave with the people today, Danielle? Any messages, words of wisdom, good vibes you want to leave with everybody?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to Sunday, the nostalgicness that's going to be happening. And you were talking about not being able to record.
Yeah.
If you tell Miguel that, I guarantee you he's going to sneak his phone out and record. And he's going to end up getting me kicked out.
Yeah.
I swear he will do it. Because if you tell him not to do, like when we go to amusement parks and they have like the picture they took of you on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
He will whip his phone out and take a picture of it so he don't have to buy it. This is what he does. Right in front of the people. He doesn't care. He's like, well, what are you going to do?
Same. That's the kind of
stuff. What are you going to do?
Yeah. This is why my husband and your husband are besties, because
they don't care.
It is the same thing. And I'm like, if you get us kicked out, we're going to have a problem. That's it. I love you guys so much today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me, Danielle. I'll see you on Sunday.
It's been fun.
All right, you guys. I'm Jessica Dugas. This is Danielle Valero, and we want to remind you that you are the joy, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.